Right, hi Jasper. So, here we go. Sorry, it's been hellacious with readings lately, and I'm quite behind. It's been really busy. Alright, so, here we go with your reading. I've actually never been this busy before. Shuffles. All right. And if anybody's wondering what deck I use, I am using the Cosmic Tarot as seen on, literally, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, alright, Jasper, here we go. Let's see what's going on with the people that you love and if they will be okay. Okay. Oh, perfect. Alright, the Two of Cups is the basis of the entire situation right now. So this actually does refer to your, your love for either one specific person in your group or in that group that I was talking about in your last reading, or it is just the entire group or one person, you coming together with one person. So is there one person that you want to form a relationship with? Because this is the relationship, literally the relationship card. It's perfect. That is perfect for the entire situation, everything that's going on. So yes, this is the foundation of your whole situation, is love. So yes, we have freedom, we have love, everything going on. That is perfect. Uniting, unity. So yes, I do feel. Right now, the Three of Swords. Okay, now that represents what crosses you for the positive or the negative, and it's not too negative. I do feel grievances. There may be a few, but then again, these could represent the people that you are working with. We have like a lawyer, we have a judge. So you have all of those elements within the one card that crosses your Two of Cups for love. So, and the Three of Swords, actually, it's piercing the flower. So literally what these people are doing to you in that group, they're doing to themselves. So it's just going to be the snake eating its tail. So that literally represents, alright, everything that they're doing is just going to mirror back right to them. So that's very positive. Especially to have that crossing you, that's for the more positive. If it does have something to do with anybody that you do care about and love, which I don't feel it does at all, I feel like the judge, the jury, and the executor, quote quote, will be in favor of the Two of Cups, which is, being peacefully leaving the situation, uniting maybe with somebody from that group, or all of them. So that's actually very, very good. I mean, really good. And they're all dressed very, the stone courtyard. So it could represent, court, people, coming forward as well to testify. That would actually be pretty good. Very good, actually. So I don't see anything negative for the situation that you want. That you're wanting love, people to be safe from, the ones that you love to be safe from that situation that we were speaking of. And yes, I do feel like they are going to be. So, alright, now here is your third card, which is Death. And this is something that has already become a part of your experience. I don't know if you've left yet, but this does signify legal action. It does also signify a doorway, the end, completely, the end of maybe that situation, the end of the manipulative woman. So that's the death card. Literally, time's running up. Time is running out, or it has already ran out for this specific individual, which would be that very vindictive, authoritative female figure. So that's actually really good, a really good card. So something's already been, it's been set into motion, and that's a major card. So I would not worry too much, not too much. Okay, now the Six of Wands is something that is passing out right now, passing away, an energy that is passing out of your life as we speak, or will soon to be passing away. And that's the Six of Wands. Alright, so it looks like to me that would show me, alright, so the person, it could be male or female. It's not really gender-ish. There's no really, not a gender, but it does signify a male, or it could be a female. It's kind of got some, female-y, feminine clothes on. But the Six of Wands would show me that banking, the ferocity, the power, having too much power, can actually destroy you in the wrong hands. So power in the hands of people that want to exploit other people for sexual favors, for any kind of like money favors and employee favors, that is passing away out of your life right now. So that is the energy that you literally wanted to be working on, for that to pass away. So getting out of your life. So that's actually really, really good. That's actually really, really good. I don't want to say that anybody's going to get hurt in the process, because I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all. I do feel that, people could be in danger just because of the situation and how high up this certain individual is with their vindictiveness, their manipulations. But that's such a good sign, though. The Six of Wands, it's going away. So literally, they're losing, you're winning, the group is winning. Alright, now, the Seven of Wands. Now this is something that may happen in the future, your near future, depending on your actions and the actions of the group. So, that does show me more wands. So, we see here, one man fighting 7 or 6 other wands with a wand. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. So, he is actually battling against, so that could actually be, it could indicate you, it could indicate the people within your group, or it could indicate somebody that was on her side and literally battling it out. So it could be a gang riot, it could be like a back alley. I keep seeing like a back alley. Like, if they're walking, this, not your group, but the vindictive woman in her group, if that's how she is, I could actually see, and literally I do see this, with that, her walking, her, who's all involved in this ring. I do see possibly somebody beating her up, like, severely, and whoever is associated with her that wants to exploit that power over her, employees. So that's actually really, really, really good, especially with the Three of Swords, because that is like, judge, jury, and executor. So that's really, really good. And time, her time it's just running out. It really is running out, especially with the Death card. Time is stopped. I would actually take into consideration the 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with any of the situation, but I would actually, yes, I would take into consideration the 3 a.m. or the 3 p.m. So literally she's dug herself, she's made her bed, and she's going to lie in it, and it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be fun for her, or for anybody that is working with her to exploit you, the people that you work with, the people that you love. So it's not going to affect you. Well, it will, but it's going to be for the best, the positive. So I do see, yes, just make sure you do fight this. I would not stop. Not at all. Alright, we have a lot of wands, so we have a lot of energy going on. Lots of energy going on, and that's crazy. So we have the 8 of Wands, and this is something that it will definitely happen in your near future, depending on your actions again. Alright, so this shows me the group. How many people are in the group? Are there 8? Or do you just care about a few select people? Because this shows me having, well, probably the group. This shows me group energy. So this is a card for the sake of energy, just for pure energy. Don't exhaust yourselves over this situation. Kind of let everything, just kind of bank in your energy, so you don't exhaust yourself, and so the group doesn't exhaust themselves. When things do happen and they get legal, you have this energy to fight back, especially with the 7 of Wands. So that goes really good, the 7 and the 8. So 7 down to the 8, you're actually using that energy to fight back, to get what you want, for the justice that's been, the justice that's definitely deserved for the whole entire situation. So it's really not bad whatsoever. Just make sure you don't exhaust your energies on other things. Just make sure you bank in some of that energy and keep it stored, so you know that you have it for when the time comes to either go up against this woman, or female entity, or energy, not entity, energy, and the people that are working with her to exploit the other people. So that's very, very good. Lots of movement, lots of activity going on with that, and it's going to be happening very, very quick. So it's very, very quick. I think whoever, you said that she's higher up, that she has friends in high places. Alright, I think these people see right through her, especially with the death card. So it's like a doorway. You can see right through a skeleton, you can see right through her lies. So that would actually be a lot better than what you would actually think. So don't give it too much until the time actually does come for you to actually, alright, it's time. Now I have my energy to actually help it protect my group, protect the one I love. If it's a specific person, if it's not, if it's just the whole group, that's even better. So it's very, very good. Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Alright, and this makes it look like everything is staged. So this is your fears. Excuse me. So the fears, you can literally see the limo, the limousine, the mansion. She is literally money. She's wealthy. She's got a ton of money. She can stage scenes. She can stage very elaborate schemes. So this is you would almost expect a voice to come out of this card for a commercial, either for the car. But this woman is very much in control. So she can either close the blinds, close the curtains, shut it all out, shut it down, or she can leave them open to become exposed. So that's actually very good. So yeah, of course you're afraid of her being able to stage a giant scheme to make it look like it wasn't, her doing it. So that is basic fears. That is basic human fear right there. But I don't think she's going to get away with this. I don't. I think everything is going to go really well. And the people that you do love, if there is one person in specific, which I do kind of think, I kind of feel like you're going to have a relationship with this person, or if you already have one. So it's pretty good. I mean, it's really good. You have 9 of Cups, and this represents family opinions, the opinions of friends and family, or what you would consider to be family. Alright, so that is the 9 of Cups. Now with the 2 of Cups, I see here in the 9, the kiss hasn't already happened. So, this kind of represents maybe other people are saying to you or thinking that you would make a great couple with this specific individual or a person within that group, that you guys are, what's going on after the fact, after it's all over with. So that does show me, though, that the relationship could be forming. It could show me a bunch of relationships forming, but one specific person will pop out and stand out to you. So I'm not sure who that is, but that's also emotional fulfillment. Spiritual fulfillment. Cloudy, the clouds are parting, they're going away from the sun, you can see her at the top. So literally everything, all the storminess, all the darkness that she has, this woman has done, this, organization, is actually going to lead you up to, friends. Could be friends, could be lovers. I feel fuzzy. I feel really fuzzy. Alright, there we go. So, it could be friends, it could be lovers. So yeah, I don't know how many people are in this group, but it seems to be, like, is she branched out? Like, more so than what you would think? Like, maybe she has her foot in other areas instead of just, in with, authorities, and in with just all this crazy stuff. I don't like her. I don't like her. I kind of feel like this is showing me that she is going to just settle it. Maybe a payout, so a hush money. If you do decide to take that way, be prepared. But I see it going to court. I see, the reuniting of you with either one person or the group. So it's actually pretty well. It's pretty good. I would not worry too much. Alright, now we have your 9th card, and this represents your hopes for the situation, and this is the 9 of Swords. So, literally, we have here swords that are flying down on top of an enemy, that we have the temple crumbling, we have the house back in the back, totally destroyed. We have the serpent down here, which in this case would be probably a negative serpent. So that would represent the snake that he or she is, down here in the 9 of Pentacles. So up here with the 9 of Swords, which really correlates really well with this. So it's just going to all come crashing down. It's going to come crashing down. I think your group, the energy that you guys have, the intellect that you guys have, and everything that you have, everything that you've been recording, any kind of documentation, document everything that you possibly can, anything that you can remember, because this is going to come back on her. This is all going to come back onto her. So she's not going to get away with this. It's not going to be easy for her to try to even get away with it. I do feel like, there's more higher-ups than her. And those people are actually seeing through her, just like you see through a skeleton. So, and they're seeing that she's the snake, and they want to get rid of her. I don't know how they want to get rid of her. I don't know if I should say how I feel they want to get rid of her, especially on here. But I do feel like they want her gone. And it's not just you and your group. It's more higher-ups. A lot of more higher-ups. So it's actually really, really good. That's actually really freaking good. Alright, so we have the final card, and this is the Magician. Perfect. Perfect card. Alright, now the Magician is the application of knowledge, manipulating the elements, manipulating nature to bring about change. So, I think that's in your favor. We have the Divine Rose of compassion and love, physical love and divine love. And we have the Lilies of Purity. And then we have all 4 tools, sword, wand, pentagram, cup, on the altar of the Magician. We have eternity up here. So, you guys as a collective group, being exploited, being, harassed, that everything that you guys document and put down on paper, if you can take snapshots, if you can get any tiny bit of information that you can, that's behind the scenes, that this woman is putting a giant smoke and mirrors screen up you guys actually collectively will, and I really feel it because it's a very strong card. It's the Magician, and it's a major card, major arcana. I do feel like that she will lose. She's going to lose it. You guys are going to gain it. So you have a lot to gain from this. If you just stick with journal it, keep everything journaled, don't give up, because I hate this woman. I do not like what's going on. I do feel that you guys have to come together as a collective group, and you guys have to, literally, you need to tell these people, okay, if they're, I don't know if they understand magic like you do. I kind of have a feeling that a few of them do. So, as a collective group with the Two of Cups, definitely make sure that they know that you guys can actually come together and either mentally manipulate the elements to make this happen, to get her to be stricken down by the judge, jury, executor, through the Magician. So you have a lot going for you. You have so much positivity. You have a lot of help. You have more help from beyond as well than you would actually think. So it's pretty good. It's actually really, really, really good. I'm very, very impressed. I did not think that this would actually turn out the way that it did. So we do have quite a bit. Alright, so she is going to be struck down. I mean, what goes up must come down. And that's literally what's happening with the Nine of Swords. So she's either exasperating her own energies, or it could be you guys. So just be careful with that, with the Eight of Wands. So don't exasperate or exhaust yourselves. Let her do it. Just keep yourself. Take the lion. Keep it in you. Keep it in you. And then let it out. Let it out when it all happens and finally starts to crumble and crash on her. And that actually does show a very favorable outcome. Something very positive. The beginning also of something brand new. Starting totally fresh. So as you can see, the goatee, and then we have the feminine features. So we have literally an androgynous figure right here. So it's neither male nor female. So that actually could represent the group mind, the collective consciousness of your specific group, or the group of you and one other person, which would be indicated by the Two of Cups. So if you do your sex magic with somebody in that group, you have everything in you to manipulate and make this situation go the way that you want it to go. And it's going to, because it's justified. Everything that she has done is wrong. She's exploiting people that exploit power or people just because they can go crazy, because they have no way of controlling it once they get a taste of that power or that energy. I literally, it's a flash of Dark Willow. I can see that happening with her, only in a business type of environment and not magical. So, but with you guys, definitely use your collective consciousness of the group, or just of you, to make it happen. You guys have it in you to make it happen. So I do feel like everybody's going to be okay, except for the people that are exploiting you guys, especially for this bitch down here. what do I want to know a little more about? Okay, a little more about the outcome. Alright, the Empress. Alright, so the sister of the Magician. Well, kind of the sister of the Magician. The High Priestess would be the sister. We have the Three, so she would actually probably be more of, I don't know, sorry for my gut, you guys. So the Empress. Alright. Literally, lawsuits 1. Jewels, riches 1. Starting over anew, especially here, especially with her. There's another woman that could be on your side. She is very motherly, very down to earth, very nurturing. She loves. She has such deep compassion for everybody that's ever been exploited. Literally, that is kind of like our Mother Earth. So, like Gaia, or, whatever you want to call Mother Earth. So that could also represent Mother Earth, the Empress. how she takes care of, everyone. The earth, she takes care of us. And that is shown very well as this little birdie down there, I don't know what kind of bird that is, has a ruby in its mouth, or in its beak. We have the world here being cradled by wheat. So, that's actually very good. So, you can expect, I would expect a lump sum of money from, if it goes to a complete lawsuit, exploitation of, abuse of power in the workplace. It's evident. It's very evident in every single card that she is completely wrong, and she is going to eventually just crash. She's been going at it for too long. There's way too much going on. She has been faking so much for so long that eventually the curtains are going to open, and partially it is open. So that would also represent to me that people are catching on. Do you feel like people are catching on? I do. I hope you do too, and I hope it's happening, because it will. This curtain right here, that curtain right there, that's partially closed, or it's not parted like this one. I very much think that that is going to be coming up in the Nine of Swords. Boom, everything's going to open up, literally, with the realization up here with the Magician and the Empress working together. Those two collective archetypal energies definitely are going to work against her. So, use the energy that you have. Talk to the group. Do what you're doing. Keep doing it. Reserve your energy. And just basically play her own game for right now. Play her own game for right now until everything does go down. Because when it does go down, it's going to go down very hard. Very hard. But it's going to be a very, very good outcome. So, alright, my Jasper, I hope this helps. I really hope this helps. I really, really, really do. I want to see this woman go down. I don't like her. I don't like what's going on. I don't like the exploitation of you or my friend. I don't like that whatsoever. And I feel a little bit of a connection towards the people that you're working with too, because, I've been exploited myself. Not by a manager or anybody or somebody in a higher up system, but with, you already know my past experiences with being exploited with stripping and, that kind of thing. So, make it happen. You have everything in you to make this happen. And I have so much faith that you will. Because it's gonna happen, whether, whether it's now, a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year. She's gonna go down. That's all I have to say. And I still keep seeing that back alley, like an alleyway. Like with her, she's walking with somebody, a man. Does she have security? If somebody that vindictive and that exploitative, that, evil, quote, quote, definitely would have, obviously, people, bodyguards, some type of security walking her out of wherever she's doing, wherever she's working nightly. But I still see that back alleyway, and I see her getting, I don't want to say, but I see her, literally being knocked out in the back alleyway. So it's just very dark. Everything is very dark until we get up here. Until we start to get up here more. Into this section, into the, not the Celtic cross, not the whole cross. It does show a lot of, happiness and joy, especially with the Two of Cups, which I love. So that is the whole basis of your situation. But it does get a lot brighter up here. As you can see, everything is kind of grim and just gloom and doom. But then we go all the way back up, like the snake does. Empress the Magician. Going to help you tremendously. Tremendously. So, bank that energy in. Keep it in. Record everything. Every single thing. You must use your intellect. You must be your own judge, your own jury, and your own executor. So you have to judge the situation. Ouch. Judge the situation. You have to be your own jury until that actually happens. And then you have to execute your plan. And that would represent the Magician. Going together with the collective consciousness of the group. So, Danny. I just got that name. Danny. And it's a male. I don't know what that means. Red balloons, Danny. I don't know what that means. So you're going to have to tell me what that means, because I have no clue. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if... God. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot more people than just you and that group came out and said, okay, well, this bitch is doing this to me, and she, you know, it's not good. It's not good at all. She's exploiting people. She's exploiting power. That could also be her husband, too. If she has a husband, he could be exploiting people, beating them, whatever they're involved in, gang riots, mafia connections, mafia ties. But then again, we all get up here, and it's even more brighter than ever. So I do see you coming out on top. I really do. I just have so much hope, especially with this Nine of Swords, because everything just comes crumbling down on top of her. And especially the man. So whoever's involved with her, trying to exploit and trying to abuse power, which would not be you, nor your group, nor anybody that works for her. As in, her exploiting the people that work for her. It's going to happen. That is definitely going to happen. So I think she has a lot more enemies than anybody realizes, and she's losing power. She's literally dwindling down to absolutely nothing. 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. Just keep an eye on that number. Danny, red balloons. No idea where that came from. Alright, my Jasper. I hope this helps. I definitely hope this helps. And I love you with all my heart. And just give me 1 sec and I'll be right back. Alright. Hi, Jasper. So hopefully that helps. I mean, I don't feel... You know, I don't feel anything from this woman. I feel like she is just very... She's not good. She is not good. But I do feel like everything's just going to crash down on her. And that makes me really happy for you. She can't get away with any of this. Not legally. Not legally, so just make sure. I have some really... I've been studying a book called The Ouija... it's the 4 elements in conjunction with the Ouija, the Goetic spirits. I did the ritual of the 6 kings last night for summer. And let me tell you, oh my god. All I can tell you is I felt so much power running through my veins. It felt like I was going to explode. I had so much energy. I felt like I could manifest, move a fucking mountain with my mind. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And I don't want that to go to my head. But I do have some very good techniques to help. So if you want them, just tell me and I will give them to you. Because I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. I want to see you protected. I want to see you safe. And I want to see this situation be put to rest. And I want everybody that you're working with, your friends, the loved ones, I want them to be okay too. I do feel they're going to be okay. I don't feel like anything's going to happen. I kind of feel like now that her bite, or her bark is a lot more bigger than her bite. So she's like almost a chihuahua. No offense, my baby. So just be very careful. Documentation, perfect. What you told me, that came up in the cards, perfection. Don't let it go. Bring that group. Get them together, if you can. Alone and away. Oh. Wow, I'm sorry. People in Michigan, like 5,000 people are out of power. So anyway. Ooh, I hope I didn't do that. I just said I had a lot of power running through me. I feel like I could move a mountain. Go back on power in Michigan for 5,000 people. Please. But no, I'm joking. But yeah, it was pretty intense and very incredible. So I'll email you here in just a few and let you know what's going on. I have one more reading tomorrow to do. This is going to be a Ouija session. So this can be for somebody else. So, but I'm always here for you. And I know that you will do. You're gonna come out on top. So I'm pretty excited for you. So, alright. I love you, Jasper, and I would light a candle and I'll do what I can for you, and then we'll talk about what I've been studying, and we'll see if it's very simple stuff, but it's very powerful. So if you want to, you can try that too as well. So, alright, everybody, I love you all. Thank you all for all the views, all the watches, all the new subscribers. Welcome. Hello. And, what is today? Thursday? Oh, God. Tomorrow's Friday. Fuck. No. No. Alright. Well, I love you all. With all my heart, all the way from Venus. I'm very sunburned. All the way back down. Ouch. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, alright guys. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Stay safe from all the storms. It's very crazy. Weather is crazy now. It's not like it used to be. So, alright guys. I love you all. And everybody have a good day.